Hey guys! So, look at our view. Isn't it beautiful?
Very pretty.
We were just eating dinner.
Just like my wife. Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. Low battery.
It's still working. Okay.
It really ruined mine.
Oh.
Just like my wife on this beautiful Valentine's Day, the sunset accentuates her beauty. If I were Chris on The Bachelor, you would get my final rose. You're welcome. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I'm Nathaniel.
I'm Rachel. They're actually not going to see this on Valentine's Day. They're going to see it.
Well, we're recording it on Valentine's Day, hence my red shirt and her red shirt. Booyah.
Yep. Our topic for today is, what is the cost? What? Oh, sorry. What is the cost of living full-time in an RV? For us, it's a fifth wheel, but we'll just call it RV. But what is the cost of living full-time? So
there's basically 3 different forms of RV living. Now, of course, you can break it down, and I'm sure we'll get plenty of comments from plenty of trolls out there that are like, well, I do something a little bit different, but there are primarily 3.
that was a good accent.
Thank you very much. That's my accent of a troll. Because that's how I picture it. I'm going to avoid that. All right. Basically 3 different types of RV living. You've got type number 1 is a full-timer. They're adventurers, they're travelers. They're on the road for pretty much a set period of time. Some people have the financial wherewithal to do it forever, but for us, it's a set period of time of 1.5 years of being on the road, traveling, seeing as much of the awesome country that we live in, the United States, as we possibly can. So we have constant fuel expenditure, constant maintenance on the vehicle and the RV. We have constant expenses at different campgrounds, etc., and also the different economy costs based on where it is we're at that time. Second type is full-timers that have personal campsites. You know, the site that we're at right now in Texas, they have a ton of RVers who live here permanently. They pay an annual fee, which is significantly less than your typical mortgage, but they pay an annual fee and they park their RV and they live there year-round. And that's really about it. And their kids go to school at the local community schools and the local public schools, pardon me.
Yeah, but so basically, what are the costs of going into this? We'll go with the basics. You got your option. You've got your 2 big expenses, which is going to be your RV/fifth wheel and then your vehicle to tow it. And actually, I've heard of some people who don't even get a truck. They'll hire someone to drive it out. The people who are full-time, but then they're stationary. They just do that. So you have your option. Do you want to finance, or do you want to pay cash, which significantly changes your monthly payment?
I saw somebody post about this the other day, and they mentioned that just for their truck, they're paying $1,600 a month. That's insane. Don't get me wrong, I'm a truck guy. I love trucks, right? But I bring this up from the perspective that you can make the lifestyle as expensive as you want the lifestyle to be, or as affordable as you want the lifestyle to be. And I think that is the biggest thing, because just like anything in the world, it can be as big, beautiful, and expensive as you want, or it can be as absolutely affordable as you want. So you can have a $1,600 a month payment, or you can do like we did, and you can be patient, and you can scour the internet, and you can look at heavy truck forums. There's interruption number 1. Or you can scour the internet and you can look at all the trader pages, and then you can get inspections done on the vehicle to make sure it's quality, and you can go and you can pay cash and have 0 payment, and the only payment you have is your insurance, which is obviously very important as well. But go ahead.
Yeah. So, so you can finance or you can pay cash.
Yep.
What was the third? I thought we had a third one. Oh, okay. And do you want to be stationary or do you want to travel? What is important to you? So, we're going to share with you guys what we know, which is what we've chosen. We chose to pay cash for our fifth wheel and our truck. So we don't
Mind you, I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt.
You're interrupting a lot.
I'm interrupting a lot because they're important They're important pieces of the equation. Patience is the key when it comes to finding something that you can pay cash for. Our RV, we were really blessed. It's a year old, but we found some people out there that needed to offload the RV in a very timely fashion. And so instead of paying all the markup and all the ancillary costs, we had the opportunity to find an incredible deal that allowed us to pay cash. But that was only because Rachel is incredibly thrifty and was able to scour the internet, and we literally jumped on it as soon as we saw it on Facebook within hours, and we drove straight to their house and said we want it.
And which is crazy because we found it like literally
15 minutes down the road.
No, it wasn't 50. It was literally
You're right.
like 5 miles away from us.
Yeah.
Which we know people that will drive to different states.
Yeah.
Because they found such a great deal. And
Right.
then this one was literally 5 minutes down the road from us.
That's
which
true.
is crazy.
Yep.
So there's that. But yeah, just do your research. Know what you want. That's actually a really good topic of what type of fifth wheel or RV that you want to look for, because we looked at so many. The more we looked at, the more we were confused at what we wanted.
It's true.
So, but because we have a family of 6, that's a big difference in somebody with just 2 people. So we have our needs, and we knew exactly. We wanted 2 bathrooms. We wanted a washer dryer hookup.
That's another topic for another time.
Exactly. Yeah. So make a decision. What do you want? We decided we wanted to travel. We decided this trip is to make memories traveling to different places and showing the kids the country and teaching them how to love our country, meeting people, going to different state parks, hiking. We wanted to see sand. We wanted to see I don't want to see snow. Hills, and we wanted to see the Grand Canyon. That's what was important to us. So we wanted to travel. We wanted to take what would have been normally for a monthly payment for somebody. We wanted to invest that into going out and having fun. So that's where our money is going.
I think a key thing though is, we're members of 1,000 Trails. We didn't get one of the huge, massive, deluxe packages because one of the things 1,000 Trails allows you to do is they allow you to add on your needs as they arise. And so we purchased a very basic East Coast package to start, and then we can add on different portions. Another topic. We can add on different portions for as our travel needs arise. But what it allows us to do, it allows us to go to a park and be there for basically 14 days free of charge because it's a part of our membership. But then we have to move locations out of the 1,000 Trail network for 7 days, and then we can move back into a 1,000 Trail park, and we just basically have the opportunity to follow that pattern. So, our cost goes down from, some parks can be $800 to $1,200 a month, and that has us going down to really our cost of a park per month is about $400 a month. And then you have fuel.
Yep.
You have vehicle maintenance.
Yep.
RV maintenance, insurance, and then obviously your ancillary expenses based on what you want to do once you're parked somewhere. If you want to go to amusement parks, or if you just want to.
How often you want to eat out?
Yep.
We don't eat out that.
We don't eat out
that much. We grill a lot. We cook a lot. We eat well, but we definitely. I mean, there's just no need.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got 2 kitchens in our fifth wheel, so
We treat every day not like a vacation, and I think that's a big part.
And it's hard sometimes not to think like that. I gotta admit, when we first started, honestly, sometimes I do feel like we're still on vacation.
Yeah.
So, but you can make a decision to come up with a budget. Some people come up with a budget first and then go into that, and some other people kind of figure out what it is that they are comfortable with, and then have a kind of form a budget around their habits and stuff like that. And I think that we kind of did the second. We kind of figured out what we enjoy doing, what we like doing, and then formed budget from that standpoint. So,
yeah, but it's ever evolving too.
it is ever evolving, and again, just as a reminder, we don't have a payment for our fifth wheel and truck.
We've got insurance and maintenance.
Yeah.
Insurance and maintenance is really what it's come down to, and you know, we've put, given that we bought a gently used truck, you know, we've put close to $6,000 into making it a perfectly safe and very functional, rigged up for our recreational vehicle needs, our fifth wheel needs. And so, you know, we put...
And we only have one vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, most couples, with a family of 2, 3, 4 kids, have 2 vehicles. We don't have 2 vehicles. We have one. So, yeah, we've cut off a lot of fat off of the meat, but we've distributed the parts where we want, what is important to us. And so I think if you're considering this lifestyle, you know, figure out how long you want to do this for. We have friends that introduced us to this idea, and they want to do this for, I think, 2 to 3 years. That's what they have decided. They actually got the really large package for 1,000 trails, and when they did the math, they said we really need to do this for 2 to 3 years in order to make it count. So
I think that goes back to what you said, though. They decided what they wanted. They did a bunch of research, took a look at, you know, their kind of family lifestyle, their family goals, where their function met emotion with regards to their family ideology. And I tell you what, they're using it. They're having a lot of fun. They're having a blast. And honestly, we keep in really close touch with them, and we just saw them a month ago. So so, and it's funny because there's just so many things that you learn in this, and we'll get more into that later. So I think wrapping this up, there's three different kinds, or 2. There's the full-timers, full-time stationary,
and
full-time traveler.
Full-time traveler. And then really your biggest expenses, your biggest one is, if you find out, are you going to be financing your fifth wheel RV or in truck, or are you going to be paying cash? Because that's going to be the biggest determining factor of where your money is gonna go. But I will highly always recommend to everybody, always get insurance, just in case something happens. And we also do have a warranty.
We bought an aftermarket warranty.
Yeah, so we have insurance on our fifth wheel, and we have a warranty with it also. So definitely recommend that.
Yeah. So figure out what kind of lifestyle you want. Make a decision based on the big expense items that Rachel identified here, and figure out what kind of lifestyle you want to experience while you're on the road, and what you want your kids and your family to experience. And you know what? I will say there's absolutely nothing wrong with this lifestyle. If you said, hey, listen, we just want to pay off a lot of debt, and we want to find a place to park and to live out of a beautiful RV, but we want to take a year to pay off a lot of debt, you could do that too with this lifestyle. It's just a matter of sitting down, working the numbers, because when you do this lifestyle, you can work the numbers to be however you want it to be. You don't have to worry about interruption number 2. You don't have to worry about the community that you're living in dictating the rules and the cost of your living. So it's a great opportunity and a great option for a lot of different lifestyles.
So we are absolutely enjoying it. We actually, I do feel for some couples, it might be different, but for us, it definitely makes us, this brings out the best version of us, I would say.
Yes.
So, all right, guys, and I totally forgot which side. Oh, the left side. So
click it real good.
Click subscribe. We're gonna continue making these. If you have any questions,
real good.
If you have any questions, pop a comment below, and we'll be happy to answer it.
We can get really specific with this stuff, but it would be a much longer video, and you just won't watch it. So post a comment with regards to a question, and we'd be happy to answer it very specifically.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have other social media platforms, and I'll be adding that to it. But you are just following us in the start of our journey. But please subscribe and share it with your friends, and contact us if you have any questions. Bye.
Yeah.